Welcome back to The Soft Discipline, the channel where we make habits and maker gives you tips and easy cheat codes behind everyday life. No fluff, no lectures, just quiet mastery, one insight at a time. If you're into leveling up your mindset, habits, and influence, hit that subscribe button now. You'll thank yourself later. Watch till the end to see which skills do you already have. The Yes Ladder. You're standing in line at a little indie bookstore, not one of those big chains. This one smells like old pages and warm coffee. There's a cat sleeping in the philosophy aisle, and the whole place feels like time has slowed down. You've been there for 10 minutes, pretending to skim a paperback, but really you're watching the person behind the counter. You want to ask them something. Not where's the poetry section. No, you want to ask them out, but that feels too direct, like jumping into a pool without checking the depth. So you start small. Hey, can I ask you something? They look up. Sure, that's one. One yes. Here's the trick most people miss. Once someone says yes, even to something small, their brain starts building a rhythm. It gets easier to say yes again. It's not magic, it's psychology. But it feels like magic. You've worked here a while, right? Yeah. So you probably know most of the people who come in? Another yes. Do you think this place attracts good people? They laugh. Definitely. And now, it's time. Would you want to grab a coffee sometime? When they say yes, it's not just because of you. It's because you walk them there, step by step, through a hallway of affirmations. That's the Yes Ladder. Salespeople use it, politicians use it, cult leaders definitely use it. Each yes is a foothold, a warm-up, a line of code that reprograms the rhythm of the moment. Because once we start agreeing, we want to keep agreeing. The power of pause. You're mid-conversation, words flying back and forth like verbal ping-pong. Then suddenly, someone throws a sharp question your way. Everyone turns to you. You feel the pull to respond, fast, but instead you stop. 2 seconds. No words, just air. And everything changes. Their posture shifts. Their eyes lock on. Because now you're not reacting. You're processing. You're not just present, you're calculating. Even if you're just buffering, like a human loading screen, they see control, not delay. This is called cognitive pause bias. When you pause, people assume you're smarter, more emotionally composed, or about to say something important. In conflict, the pause disarms. In interviews, it radiates confidence. In manipulation, it makes you unpredictable and immune. So next time someone corners you with a question, don't rush. Pause. Let the silence speak louder than the noise. And hey, if you're learning something here, take a second and hit that subscribe button. This is the Soft Discipline, where we turn quiet habits into loud results. Dress one level higher. You walk into a job interview. Nothing fancy, just white walls and bored-looking staff. Until they look at you. Your blazer fits right. Your shoes are sharp. You're calm. They sit up straighter. They don't know why, but something about you feels capable. That's because humans still run on ancient software. Visuals equal to value. Clothes equal to confidence. Fit equal to reliability. Texture equal to control. You didn't overdress. You dressed one level higher, not to show off but to signal authority before you ever spoke. And the room felt it. Use people's names. You step into the elevator. 3rd floor. Guy already inside. Tall, tired, scrolling through his phone. You've seen him before, maybe the break room, but most people would just nod. You tilt your head slightly and say, "Hey James, how's the project going?" And boom, something unlocks. He looks up, eyes flash. "Oh hey, yeah, going well." You're not a stranger anymore. You're someone who remembers his name. It's a micro hack, but it hits deep. The human brain lights up when it hears its own name. Identity, recognition, belonging. This isn't manipulation, it's attention. And in a world obsessed with being heard, being the one who listens, that's power. The mirror technique. You're at a party you didn't even want to go to. Your friend promised it'd be chill. So far, it's just you, a cup of something lukewarm, and a sea of strangers locked in inside jokes. You spot a group, cool, fast-talking, confident. You walk over, slowly. You don't dive in. You observe. One guy leans forward when he talks. A girl flicks her wrist mid-sentence. Someone ends every phrase like it's a question. So you mirror, just a little. Shift your weight, match the tone, copy the rhythm, not obviously, just enough to echo. And something strange happens. They start turning toward you, laughing with you, including you. They don't know why they like you, but their brain does. We're wired to trust those who move like us, sound like us, feel like us. It's not mind control, it's social camouflage. Used by negotiators, salespeople, politicians, anyone who needs to blend in before standing out. Done right. Mirroring doesn't trigger suspicion, it triggers belonging. The confidence loop. You're standing outside a door. Behind it, the interview, the audition, the moment. You're sweating, stomach twisted. Every part of you screams, turn around, but instead, you square your shoulders, plant your feet, and smile, not a fake one, a watch me one. That's the secret. Confidence isn't a feeling, it's a behavior that your brain catches up to. You act like you've already won, and your nervous system recalibrates. Speak like you belong, and soon you will. Stand like you own the room, and the room starts to agree. It's a feedback loop. The more you do it, the more real it becomes. The 90-minute sleep rule. You sleep 8 hours, but wake up feeling like a bus hit you. Why? Because you woke up mid-cycle. Sleep runs in 90-minute loops. Light, deep, REM. Wake up in the middle of one, your brain's still dreaming. Wake up at the end, you feel suspiciously good. Forget how long. Start thinking in multiples of 90. Try 6, try 7.5, try 9. Let your sleep work with your brain, not against it. The 5:1 ratio. It's 4 p.m. You're in the kitchen. There's a plate in the sink again. You sigh, say something, not cruel, just tired. They respond with a short, sharp tone. And just like that, the atmosphere shifts. You didn't notice it, but the emotional ratio just dropped. 5:1. That's the magic number. 5 positive interactions for every 1 negative. That's how relationships stay afloat. 1 eye roll, you owe 5 laughs. 1 passive-aggressive comment, you owe 5 small kindnesses. It's not romantic fluff, it's math. If you want love to last, start making deposits in that emotional bank account. Every compliment, every thank you, every cup of coffee made without being asked. That's currency. If any of these made you pause and think, do yourself a favor, subscribe to the Soft Discipline. Because the real power isn't loud, it's quiet. And once you see the code, you start to write your own. See you in the next one.